Okay, so there's been a lot of news about coronavirus disease and a lot of myths. Please, I would like to encourage everyone. If you get some news or you hear something on the internet, or on WhatsApp, especially, that's where I've been getting some wondrous messages about treatments for coronavirus disease, or that there's some wondrous things. It doesn't affect black people. I don't know, please. So check the validity of whatever information that's coming to you, regardless of who it's coming from. Okay? Scientific evidence. Because this is one of the ways where one of the problems that we now have with some people refusing to vaccinate their children because of fake news. So I'll just like to go through some of these myths and debunk them. You can find them on like the ABC News site and Live Science site. So, drinking water, keeping your mouth moist, flushing the virus into your stomach is going to cause the acid in your stomach to kill the virus. No. Drinking water can help your immune system. So it's good to drink water. It's good to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Okay. There's one about, let's see, stay hydrated. There's no scientific evidence that if you drink water, it will flush the virus into your stomach and kill the virus. There's no scientific evidence for that, but it's good to stay hydrated. Well, there's another one somewhere. Holding your breath without coughing means no infection. I don't know. None of that is based on science, so I'll leave you to go and look at the abcnews.com website to read about, is it 10 or so of these myths. Vitamin C and other supplements can boost your immune system to combat coronavirus. At present, no evidence exists, but it might. A lot of people are able to obtain all the necessary vitamins and minerals that they need from their diet. So try and eat a healthy, balanced diet every day to help your immune system to be able to fight off different infection and diseases that are normally floating around anyway. You can take supplements. Sometimes I take supplements. There's some scientific evidence that I think I've seen one paper about the link between vitamin C and vitamin E at specific doses in a specific population. That's only one paper, one scientific research about vitamin C, vitamin E, and endometriosis, but we're not talking about that now. So just focus on eating a healthy, balanced diet and keeping hydrated. Some people, maybe it's the placebo effect. When they take vitamin C, they might be able to ward off the common cold quicker. But at present, I haven't found any scientific evidence for that. What else? Black people cannot catch the virus. Please don't share that. Okay? I have not seen anything to back that up. Please stop sharing fake news. Instead, share ways that people can help to prevent the spread of the virus. Because the main thing at present, what we know is that people who are like immunosuppressed with whatever age, because their immune system is not strong enough to fight off the virus or any kind of disease. And even people that are, I think it's above 50, that are more susceptible to intense, how do I put it? They get attacked by the virus more, so they show more it has more debilitating effects on them. That's what I want to say. So it affects them more. So it doesn't mean that because you're symptomless doesn't mean you don't have the virus. You might have it and be going about spreading it, and people who are suffering are the elderly and people who are not of good health or maybe immunosuppressed in some way. So that is why there is now in some countries this thing about self-isolation. yeah, it's to reduce the spread. Face masks can help you, can protect you from the virus. Actually, some face masks are not designed to stop viruses from getting into your nostrils if they are not like the health grade respirators. So just be careful about that. The main thing, the advice from the World Health Organization and other health bodies: wash your hands regularly. Look at the WHO hand hygiene moments. How to wash your hands effectively. Sing happy birthday twice. You're washing your thumb, the areas that you would normally miss, in between your thumb, in between your fingers. You're doing that, to get in between your nails and your palm. You're doing that on both hands. You're washing in between your fingers. You're making sure you're washing at your thumb, because that's one of the areas most people miss. Making sure you're rubbing with soap and water, not just water, with soap and water. Warm running water. Wash your hands with soap and water. And if you don't have accessibility to soap at that moment, use a hand sanitizer to decontaminate your hands. And then at the earliest opportunity, wash your hands with soap and water regularly. Try not to touch your face, your eye, your nose, your mouth region, your whole face, so that you don't get the virus into all the open areas of your body. That's Prevention is better than cure. There was something about one of my friends told me about drinking apple cider vinegar. Please, no. Prevent disease. Don't start following fake news online. So one thing I also like to state: coronavirus is a large family of virus. It's a different strain that is causing all this problem now. So there's always been coronavirus. It's a large family of viruses. It's just that we now have this very virulent strain that is causing a lot of problems. The virus was made in a lab. Please, I'm a scientist. Why do people like blaming the scientists? We're doing the research, trying to find people. Other scientists are doing the research, trying to find vaccinations and working night and day. No, that is completely wrong. No evidence suggests that the virus was man-made. So please delete that. There was one incidence of a dog who had a mild case of the disease that he contracted from their owner, but what is it called? Maybe dogs might be vulnerable. So, but there's no need to be spreading fake news. Even when you hear anything, even from me, don't just go to any .com site. Ask people. There are databases you can check for scientifically valid information, not just because anyone is saying it on video or reading off a a random newspaper that is just or a blog. You don't even know where the person got the information from. Where are their references? Where did they get what is their source? Not just any random person coming up with this information, but looking for scientifically based evidence. Focus on what the trusted health bodies in your country are saying. The World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control and Centers for Disease Control, all those kind of websites. At this point, you can trust what they are saying. So there's another one. Kids can't catch the coronavirus. Children can definitely catch the COVID-19 disease. Although initial reports suggested fewer cases in children. So there will be fewer cases in children compared with adults. So current studies suggest children are as likely as adults to become infected. It's just that at present, the severe cases that we have seen, that have been reported, and the deaths as well, have been in people who are way older and that had other health conditions, which obviously was linked to their immune system not being able to fight off the virus. So let's just be careful about what we're spreading. it's very important not to just spread any news when you get it. You just spread it. It's fake news travels fast. So please, let's all be quite careful. I don't know if you have corona, you know. If you have coronavirus, you know. No, you won't. Especially if you're of generally good health, you might be asymptomatic, meaning you show no symptoms at all, but you're still able to spread the virus, which is why if you've been exposed to someone who has it, then they advise you to self-isolate for days. The length of days you might be asked to self-isolate might be different in different countries. So just follow the guidance in your own country and try as much as possible not to touch people, shake, or hug or kiss or all of that, to reduce the chances of it spreading, even if you are symptomless. Just follow the current guidelines so that we can reduce the number of people that have it at present. Reducing the spread is one key thing. The coronavirus is less deadly than flu. It says here, recent data suggests that the COVID-19 disease has a mortality rate more than 20 times higher compared with a study that was published in February in China CDC weekly. So CDC, Centers for Disease Control. The thing about vitamin C is also here. Yes, vitamin C is an antioxidant to neutralize free radicals that can damage tissues in your body. It's also used to synthesize hormones, build collagen, seal off vulnerable connective tissue against pathogens. So yes, absolutely include vitamin C in your daily diet if you want to maintain a healthy immune system. So it's that thing about maintaining a healthy immune system, so that even when you're exposed to different types, we're exposed to different types of infections daily. It comes down to how healthy our immune system is. So you doing things, a healthy diet, staying hydrated, things that will help you to build your immune system to ward off any disease. It's not a problem having it, it's the state of one's immune system. Don't mega dose, use the advised dose for vitamin C. Don't go and think like if you take 10,000 milligrams, that means your immune system will now be very strong. Please, don't overdose and cause other problems for yourself. You will not be sick in another way. You will not get the virus. There will be no immune system to help you. So just be careful about this. There are a lot of other myths. I think my main point is not just believing anything you read online, but actually searching or asking someone that a health professional, or there are lots of information on the NHS and NCDC. If you're in Nigeria, NCDC, they're very active on Twitter sharing information. The CDC, WHO, these are trustworthy sites that you can go and get information. If you're scientists, please try as much as possible to communicate the right information to people and not just believe anything that you see, hear, video, or read online. A lot of some of these things that are being publicized of ways to prevent infection are just wondrous. So I just thought I'd come on here and share a bit. I hope this helps someone. Remember, hands, no touching, reduce the spread, and as Christians, we also continue to pray for our nation, our family, our friends, and our loved ones. Stay safe. God bless you. Bye.